Silent treatment, your weapon of choice. Voice withheld to punish my mistake. Aches the void where words should be. See you but you're absent nonetheless. Walls erected overnight without warning. Morning brings the chill of your withdrawal. Called your name but met with icy silence. Violence in the quiet you create. Weight of unspoken anger, crushing, rushing to apologize for unknown crimes. Times like these I wish you'd just scream. Dream of your explosion over this freeze. Please speak even if it's hateful. Grateful would I be for any sound. Punishment delivered through the silence. Violence of your absence while you're present. And me in the jail of your withdrawal. Call for mercy but you turn away. Stay within your fortress made of quiet. Riot will be better than this peace. Silent treatment cuts me to the bone. Stone cold is your shoulder when I reach. Teach me what I did to deserve this. Bliss of your voice withheld deliberately. Carefully you wield this painful weapon. Silent treatment, your cruelest punishment. Stretching into weeks. Speaks volumes what you refuse to say. Stay locked inside your tower of quiet. Riot in my mind from lack of words. Birds make more sound than you do now. How long will you punish me like this? Kissed by your affection feels like lifetime ago. Show me mercy, break your silence. Violence of your quiet killing me slowly. Lonely doesn't cover how this feels. Torture of the silent treatment affected. Effective disorder from the quiet. Riot will be preferable to this. Kiss goodbye, your willingness to speak. Week 3 of your silence breaking me. See me begging for a single word. Ooh, silent treatment. Master of this warfare. Warfare waged through absence of your voice. Choice to freeze me out deliberately. Certainly the message has been received. Grieve the loss of communication. Silent treatment, your preferred weapon. Break this silent treatment. Speak to me, see me suffering from your withdrawal. Silent treatment, punishment too cruel to think I don't get the message. Bless me with the word even angry. Silent treatment, time to let it end. Temptation whispers sweetly. Completely I'm seduced. Duped by the forbidden. Ridden with desire. Devil on my shoulder. Bolder than my conscience. Nonsense that I'll resist. Kissed by the allure, pure evil tastes good. Should walk away but won't. Seduction, my weakness, bleakness of morality, totality of want, front of resistance. Temptation wins again. When will I learn lessons? Blessing hidden in sin, within the forbidden, ridden by the urge, purge the need for good. Resist the temptation, station where I fail, pale my willpower, tower of desire, fire burns my morals, corals of the deep. Succumb to temptation, creation of my downfall, called by what's forbidden, into darkness. Temptation, my master, purge the need for good. Fight this temptation harder, martyr to my virtue. Temptation, my challenge, ravage of my soul. Hollow victory tastes like ash. The clash was for nothing. Something died to win this. I miss who I was before. Trophy sits upon my empty shelf. Myself can't celebrate the weight of what I sacrificed. The price too high to pay. Today I'm champion of nothing, stuffing down regret. Winning wasn't worth the cost. I lost more than I gained. Explained away my conscience. Since then can't sleep. This hollow victory echoes in my chest. The best turned into worst. I thirst for meaning here. So clear I've been deceived. Achieved the wrong goal. My soul knows this is empty. Crowd applauds, but I hear silence. Violence to my spirit. Hear it crying inside. I hide behind the smile while accepting accolades. Charades of happiness, Success without fulfillment burns. It turns to bitter poison. Choice in what we chase. I face the truth too late. My hollow victory announced tonight. Despite the celebration station at the top, I stop and feel the void. Achieve the wrong goal. My soul knows this is empty. Trade this hollow victory. Release the empty prize. Hollow victory taught me true. My youth wasted on nothing. Bitter end arrives tonight. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right where we knew it would. Good intentions pave this road. Code for our destruction. Final scene playing out slowly. Boldly we face what's coming. Humming dirge for dead love. Above the pain acceptance. Dance with the Wildflower growing free, see me bloom untamed, named by the wilderness, bless my natural state. Garden couldn't hold me, boldly I escaped, shape determined by wind. Rest in the cultivation station of the wild, child of the earth. Untamed my nature, mature without pruning, doing what comes natural. Your own mountains call. Wildflower, my title, vital that I'm free. See me in the meadow, shadow of no gardener, partner to the wind. Rescind domestication, free sex for fall with wind and nature. Roots grow where they want, taunt the manicure, cured of perfection, affection for the wild, child refusing taming, naming myself free, cultivation rejected, affected by the seasons, reasons to stay wild, child of the earth. Wildflower forever, rescind domestication. Wildflower always, days don't exist here. Wildflower, my nature, mature in the wild, free sex for fun with wind and nature. Waiting room between us and together. Weather this uncertainty with hope. Cope with not knowing where we stand. Plan to be patient while you decide. Sitting in this limbo patiently, seeming open for your answer. Cancer of the waiting, it eating me. Free to leave, but choosing to stay. Stay committed to this in between. Seen this waiting room too long. Strong my hope despite the time. Crime would be to give up now. How much longer can I sit here? Clear that patience wearing thin. Liminal this space I'm occupying, trying to stay hopeful while I wait. State of our connection undefined. Find myself in a waiting room too long. Strong my will to see this through. Through the waiting, hope remains. Waiting room, my temporary prison. Listen for your answer. Humming with anticipation daily. Gaily I pretend I'm not anxious. Anxious for your decision constantly. Waiting room where hope lives in. turning into days and weeks. Seeks my patience limits constantly. See me holding on to hope still. Will you ever make decision? Prison of this waiting room. Bloom within me, hope and doubt throughout this time. I'm steady, ready for whatever answer comes. Tons of weight upon my shoulders, holders of my fate decide. In uncertainty, my constant companion. Canyon of the unknown between us. Trust us to navigate this waiting for your word patiently. See the door but won't leave yet. Set my mind on staying hopeful. Waiting room testing my patience daily. Gaily I maintain my optimism. Prison of uncertainty I'm in. Grin despite the stress of waiting. Waiting for your answer still. Waiting room, my chosen purgatory. Stay in waiting room as long as needed. Needed time I'll give you willingly. Really hope is all I have right now. How much longer can uncertainty last? So many days in waiting room. Bloom will come when answer rise. Unfinished business haunts me, want me to forget impossible. Possible we'll meet again when closure finally comes. Chapter ended mid-sentence, tense with all unsaid words. Birds that flew before we spoke. Choke on conversations missing. Kissing you goodbye too quickly. Thickly tension still remains. Resolution never came. Blame divided incompletely. Sweetly we pretend it's over. Clover grows over buried hurt. Unfinished business, my burden. Certain that we're not done. Won't find peace until resolved. Solve the mystery of ending. Pending conversation haunts. Taunts me with what could have been. Loose ends dangle everywhere. Care to tie them up properly? Probably will never speak. Seek the closure in myself. Shelf the hope for resolution. Evolution without completion. Peace requires letting go. Know that some things stay unfinished. Diminished by the lack of ending. Bending to accept it anyway. Unfinished business teaches. Taunts me with what could have been. Close this unfinished business. Witness to my you closer. Most unstable I've ever been in life. Strife with my own body constantly. Now heart is standing straight, become impossible. Earthquake starts the moment that you touch me. Clutching on to anything for balance, failing, ailing from the way you make me shake. Awake to every nerve and in at once. Once I was composed, but now I'm trembling, resembling someone with a fever. I try to stay still, but my body won't obey. Stay calm before you came along. Strong I used to be, but now I'm shaking, shaking from the magnitude of wanting. Seismic activity inside my chest, blessed and cursed by these tremors and bursts, turning into earthquakes when near. Clear that I'm affected physically, basically. You turn me into fault lines when I forget how to stand still. Shaking uncontrollably in your presence. The essence of you causes these reactions. Fractions of composure remain intact. Fact that I'm trembling, obvious to all. Called out by my body's on the streets. My tremors telling truth, I try to hide. Aftershocks continue long after you've gone. Strong enough to knock me off my feet. Meet the person who can't stop shaking, making no apologies for trembling. Rumbling deep within my core starts up abrupt. The way these tremors take control. Whole body betraying how I feel. Real the way you make me come undone. Won by you through simple proximity. See me shaking like a leaf. Magnitude increasing every time. Crime to be this obviously affected. Check my stability, it's gone entirely. Rely on walls to keep from falling. Calling out my body for the betrayal. Portrayal of my feelings through tremors. Quaking every time you come around. Found myself unable to stand steady. Ready to collapse from all this shaking. Making peace with trembling constantly. See me losing balance in your gravity. Tremors my new normal state of being. Yeah, yeah. Accept these tremors as my truth now. How the shaking shows what words can't say. Stay composed before you shatter back. Fact remains, I'm trembling and honest. Promise not to hide these earthquakes. Tremors proving what I feel is real. Hearts beating synchronistically now. How did we align so perfectly? Yeah. See the rhythm matching effortlessly. Leslie, we function as a single unit. Yeah. Yeah. Pulse connected through invisible thread. Instead of separate, we're united, lighted by the fire of connection. Affection demonstrated through our sync. Think it's one, though we're two people. Steeple of our bond, built on rhythm. System of our hearts aligned completely. Sweetly we exist as paired souls. Holds me tight. This synchronicity. See the beating matching perfectly. Harmony of hearts too strong to break. Awake or sleeping, rhythm stays the same. Claimed by this connection deeply. Steeply we fell into this union. Fusion of our hearts complete now. How did separation become impossible? Two hearts functioning as one somehow. Now impossible to beat apart. Part of you resides within my chest, blessed by this miraculous connection. Affection shown through synchronized beating. Oh. Two hearts merge beyond separation. Deeper than thought. Fought against this bond initially. Really we were meant to be aligned. Find our rhythms matching naturally. Naturally our hearts communicate. Weight of this connection beautiful. Beautiful our hearts to one another. Brother, sister, twin souls merged. Purged of any independence gladly. Madly in sync with your heartbeat. Synchronicity our daily miracle. Cyclical, our beating never stops. Drops in unison, our paired hearts. Parts of same organism we become. Numb to separation, impossible now. How we function as a single being, yeah. Two hearts merged in a single rhythm. System of our loving through the beat. Sweet, the sound of synchronized hearts. Hearts no longer separate entities. Sees the world. Connection. Never want our hearts to beat apart. Part of me is you and me. See the rhythm keeping us together. Whether any challenge united. Sighted this connection from the start. Two hearts merge forever now. That's what I am. Plan to stay this strong. Long the road I traveled, grave old path behind me. Tried to break me countless times. Crimes against my spirit. Fear it made me stronger. Longer than they thought. Fought through every battle. Cattle led to slaughter. Daughter of survival, tribal in my strength, resilience my middle name. Claim the throne of power, tower over weakness. Bleakness can affect me directly. I pursue through impossible terrain. I'm brave forever standing, landing on my feet. Turn me into diamond. Find me at the top. Stop attempting breaking, making me invincible. Principle of strength, length of my endurance, insurance for the future. Search every wound, indestructible my nature. Mature beyond my years, tears have made me harder. My
unguarded for the first time ever now. How did I become this vulnerable here? Yeah. Fear replaced by something close to trust. Bust down walls I spent years building. Armor off, completely standing bare. Care about protection less than honesty. Honestly, I'm terrified but steady. Praying that explosion won't destroy me. Tour with putting walls back up, but won't protect myself the way I used to. Used to hide and now I'm in the open. Broken down my fortress piece by piece. Peace found in this unguarded state somehow. How refreshing to be seen completely. Vulnerability feels like flying. Trying to stay guarded seems exhausting. Costing me connection, staying armor. Charmed by this unguarded way of being. Seeing clearly without walls between. Keen to stay exposed despite the fear. Unguarded, standing here completely bare. Care about protection, disappear somehow. How did I become this brave suddenly? See me without any walls remaining. Training for this moment all my life. Strife with armor, finally upending. Exposed melody with openness. Naked and motionless, standing here exposed. Pose no threat, I'm simply being honest. Promise to myself to stay unguarded. Hardest thing I've ever done, continuing. Doing this despite the fear attacking. Lacking all the armor I depended on. Strong enough to be this vulnerable. Honorable, the choice to stay exposed. Close off was my nature, now I'm open. Hoping this won't be my great mistake. Bravery and staying unprotected. Affected by the freedom this provides. Try to stay defended but chose openness. Bless this unguarded state I'm in. Grand despite the fear of being hurt. Flirt with vulnerability, courageous. Standing here without a single wall. Call to be unguarded courageously. See me bearing hoping for acceptances of doubt arise, but staying, praying that this openness won't kill me. Still me underneath, just finally visible. Keep this unguarded posture always. Days of hiding behind walls are over. Clover couldn't match my luck at finding to this vulnerable existence. Distance from my armor liberating. Unguarded love, that's my choice now.
Velvet nights wrapped around us like silk, built from whispers and the touch of skin. Grin at how the darkness holds us close, most alive when daylight disappears completely. Darkness drapes across us soft and warm. Storm of passion hidden in the shadows. Follows us this feeling through the night. Right here in the velvet we're suspended. Mended by the way night holds us tight. Flight from reality into this darkness. Starness of the day can't reach us here. Clear that nighttime is our sanctuary now. How did darkness become our favorite time?
crime would be to let the morning come. Nightfall brings the velvet that surrounds. Sounds of breathing mixed with heartbeats, yeah. Meets us in the darkness every time. Crime to waste these hours sleeping instead, fed by shadows that protect our love and shoving daylight far away from us. Velvet nights are refuge from the world, curled together in the softest darkness, Starness would destroy what we've created, fated to be creatures of the night now. How the shadows cradle us so gently, plenty of time before the dawn arrives. Silk of midnight wrapping around our bodies. Gaudy daylight holds no appeal anymore. More connected in the velvet darkness, starness of reality suspended here. Fear has no place in these hours. Powers of the night protect us always. Seem harsh compared to this softness. Witness to our love, the darkness only. Lonely we are not when night embraces. Traces of the day erased completely. Shadows become blankets keeping warm. Storm could rage, but we won't notice. Focused only on the velvet, folding into one another seamlessly. Breezy how the night accepts us, checks on us, the moon through windows. Oh, darkness wraps us in its softest fabric. Magic happens only after sunset now. How the night protects what we've been building, yielding to the velvet willingly. Really, there's no place we'd rather be. Free within the arms of darkness. Morning threatens, but we're not ready. Steady in our love of nighttime hours. Powers of the sun can't compete. Sweet the way that darkness loves us, shoves away the world outside completely. Nightly we return to velvet refuge. Yeah. Voicemail saved from 3 years ago. No, I should delete, but I can't. Can't let go your voice preserved in digital. Critical, my need to hear you speak. Play it when I miss you desperately. See the days still mocking my attachment. Acting to a voice, that's all I have left. Oh. Blessed and cursed by this recording, storing your essence in my phone, alone with just this voicemail now. How many times have I replayed it? Stayed up late just listening to you. Through this message, you still exist. Kissed by sound waves from the past. Preservation of your voice, my comfort. Comfort and my torture simultaneously. Freely I could delete, but don't have strength to erase you. Trace your words with my memory. Story told in 30 seconds of voicemail, my connection to the gone. Strong the grip this message has on me. See your name and press play automatically. Automatically I'm transported back. Fact that this is all I have remaining. Voicemail, my most precious possession. Message mundane, but tone is everything. Everything about you in these words. Birds singing, background of recording. Storing every detail in my mind. Find myself analyzing every breath. Death would come if I lost this message. Message backed up in multiple places. Traces of you vanishing from world. Code around my phone, protecting it. Fitted to my grief, this digital ghost. Dependency on voicemail, unhealthy. Wealthy in this poverty of connection. Affection for a voice that can't respond. Beyond the grave, you speak to me. See me clinging to this remnant. Hands up, grief released through playback. Voicemail bridge to who you were. Blur the line between presence, absence. Dance with ghosts inside my phone. Tone of voice, the only thing remaining. Draining battery to hear you speak. Voicemail, my lifeline to the past. Maybe voicemail, time to let you go. Know that you're more than this recording. Voicemail, my crutch, but also prison. Listen one more time and set you free. See that holding on prevents my healing. Voicemail, goodbye might be necessary. Whispered promises in darkness. Starness would reveal too much. Touch of your breath on my ear. Clear the future in your words. Softly spoken plans for us. Trust built through whispered vows. Hours spent in quiet talking. Walking through tomorrow softly. Costly would these promises be? See the future in your whispers. Mister to the daylight doubts. Throughout the night I believe. Grieve not for spoken loudly. Proudly I accept the whispers. Intimacy of whispered words. Words wouldn't dare interrupt. Abrupt would be speaking loudly. Proudly I'll enclose. Oppose the questions answered softly. Costly the promises made. Whispered promise find us planning in the dark. Sparked by intimate conversation. Station of our future. Suture wounds with whispered vows. Whispered promises are contrast. Secret shared through whispered voice. Yeah. Choice to speak or stay silent. Violent would be shouting, pouting now and whispering, bringing future into present. Pleasant are the promises. Promises made quietly binding. Finding truth in whispered words. Birds of daylight chase away. stayed in darkness purposely. Sacredness of whispered vows. How could daylight understand? Planned our life in whispers. Mr. Tao can't reach us. Teaches us to speak softly. Costly promises kept quiet. Whispered promises are true. Youth of our connection, affection shown through whispers. Mister to the shouting, pouting not aloud. Here whispered promises our way. Keep these whispered promises sacred. Naked truth in quiet words. Whispered promises our foundation. Station of the meant to catch the whispers. Whispered promises forever.
Slowly losing on vitality, brutality, fading evident now. How did vibrant turn to this decay? Stay too long in conditions harsh, fading gradually from what I was, caused by neglect over extended time. Crime to let myself wither like this. Kiss goodbye to vibrancy long ago. Know that withering continues daily, gaily. I pretend I'm not decaying. Staying fresh, impossible in these conditions. Missions of revival all abandoned, stranded in the state of slow decay. Stay too long without nourishment. Ooh, deterioration visible to all. Now how the withering has changed me. Strangely I've adapted to decay. Stayed in dying state too long. Strong I used to be, now fading. Waiting through the process of withering. Withering to nothing gradually now. How the fading feels almost peaceful. Easeful is this slow deterioration. Station of decay, my current home. Roam through withering without complaint. Paint me as the fading flower will tend. Decaying slowly, piece by piece. Now how vitality escapes me daily, gaily. I existed once, remember. Ember of my former self remains. Pains me not this gradual withering. Shivering from lack of sustenance. Distance from my vibrant self growing. Showing signs of decay, obviously. Brusquely I dismiss concerns raised. Praise for beauty once, now withering. Acceptance of the withering complete. Meet my fate with strange serenity. Clarity in watching myself fade. Stayed alive but barely thriving now. How the withering has humbled me, crumbled into less than I once was. Fading into shadow of myself now. How the withering progresses slowly
beyond all possibility of repair. Care about my broken state diminished. Finished, am I from the storm that hit? Fitted to this wreck condition now. Ruined thoroughly by what is past. Mashed together pieces won't rebuild. Skilled at being broken now it seems. Dreams of restoration long abandoned. Stranded in the wreckage of myself. Delved into the ruins, found nothing salvageable. Honorable to admit that I'm destroyed. Toyed with the idea of rebuilding. Yielding to the wreck state easier. Clearer now that I'm beyond repair. Demolished thoroughly, that's accurate. Adequate description of my state. Weight of being wrecked, accepted now. How the ruins feel like home to me. See me in the wreckage, quite content. Bent on staying broken permanently. Wrecked completely, as thoroughly as possible. Topical, my state of pure destruction. Function somehow in this ruined state. Weight of reconstruction seems too heavy. Ready to remain wrecked indefinitely. Visibly destroyed beyond all fixing. Broken sounds with collapse, yeah. Collapsed into a heap of broken parts. Hearts don't mend when wrecked this badly. Madly I've accepted my destruction. Function in the winds paradoxically. Basically I've learned to live erect. Check the possibility of repair, found none. Want nothing from the storm but wreckage. Wreckage that defines who I become. Numb to pain of being thoroughly destroyed. Toyed with hoping but accepted fate. Devastation total and complete now. How the wrecking feels strangely peaceful. Easeful in my ruins I reside. Try to care about repair but won't pretend that fixing is possible. Topical, my wreck state to discuss, yeah. Ruined permanently, that's my reality. Brutality of being wreck accepted. Acted any thought of restoration. Station of the wreck where I belong. Strong despite being thoroughly destroyed. Toyed with hoping but chose acceptance. Stay wrecked forever seems my fate now. How the ruins have become my home. Roam through wreckage of myself peacefully. Easily adapted to destruction's aftermath. Have path forward runs through the ruins. Wrecked forever, that's what I've become. Ate for you deep in my bones tonight. Right here in the darkness, feeling empty. Tell me now with substitutes, I need you. Through my body this express constantly. Pain of wanting you consumes me entirely. Warily I've tried to ignore this feeling. Dealing with an ache that won't be soothed. Bruised by your absence every single day. Stayed awake all night feeling the sake. Wake to the reality that I need you. Through my bones this longing spreads like fire. Higher than I've ever felt this ache before. More insistent with each passing moment. Potent is the ache that you've created. Longing for you manifest physically now. How did missing you become this painful? Yeah. gainful. Nothing from this constant aching, shaking from the depth of how I need you. Through my body express mercilessly. Stressfully I try to ease this feeling. Hey, for you down to my very core. More intense than any pain I've known. Grown accustomed to this constant longing, wronging me by staying far away now. How much longer must I ache for you? Ache for you, yeah. My permanent condition. Ache for you, yeah. Suffering from ache that won't subside now. How did missing you become so physical? Critical, the need to ease this aching, shaking from the pain of your absence. Since you the only cure I know. Know that nothing else will soothe this ache. Awake all night, feeling pain, the one it haunted me. This ache in every bone, grown so deepest part of who I am. Plan to ache for you eternally, it seems. Physical, the pain I'm missing you now. How your absence manifests is aching, shaking from the depth of how I need you. I do Molly, but I'm dying from this ache. Awake to pain that won't be satisfied. I hate for you. Beyond what's bearable, terrible the pain of your absence, baby. Maybe you could ease this suffering, buffering the ache with poor replacements. Replacements never work, I need you only. Ache for you. You my constant torture, ease this ache before it kills me slowly. Boldly I admit I'm dying from wanting. Ache for you, my permanent affliction. Fiction that I'll ever find relief. Grief mixed with this physical longing. Ache for you, my unbearable burden. Ache for you, yeah, my pain. Ache for you, yeah, my pain. Ache for you, yeah, my pain. Ache for you. Addiction to the way you move, groove inside my bloodstream. Dream of nothing else. Melt when you're around. Hooked on your attention. Mention how you make me feel. Real the way you got me, bought me with your smile while I try to quit. Fitted for withdrawal, call back every time. Crime of loving wrongly, strongly I'm addicted, afflicted by the need. Substance of my craving, saving all my energy. See you as my dealer, healer and destroyer, employer of my thoughts, brought to my knees. Addiction I can't shake, take me to the edge, ledge of no return. Oh, learn that I'm too deep, keep coming back for more. Store of your affection. Symptoms of my sickness, thickness in my throat, choke when you're away. Stay addicted to you through rehabilitation. Station of my weakness, bleakness when you're gone. Strong to pull you have myself convinced. Dependency established, ravished by the need. Feed my addiction.
Fiction of control, life revolves, solves nothing but pain. Addiction, my disease, please don't take away. Stay my only fix, mix of pleasure, pain. Rain when you're not here, addiction runs so deep. Break this addiction destroyer, employer of my heart. Addiction to your love, above all else, man.
Yeah. One more night is all I'm asking. Basking in your presence again. When did everything fall apart? Heart still beats your name. Begging isn't pretty, but I'm desperate. Separate from you feels wrong. Long for your touch against my skin. Within your arms I found myself. Shelf my pride to ask again. When can we try to work this out? Desperation shows in every word. Heard enough about moving on. Strong enough to fight for us. Trust that we can fix this mess. One more night to change your mind. Find the love we used to share. Care enough to try again. When did you stop believing? Leaving me shouldn't be easy. Please just give me one more night. Pride destroyed by how much I need you. Feed your lines, I know won't work. Lurk between hope and acceptance. Fences built around your heart start to crumble if you let go. Bet them that I've changed enough, yeah. Second chances rarely work. Lurk the patterns that destroyed us. Vow to be different this time. Climb back to where we were. One more night, my final peak. Please just give me one more night. Waste this one more night crying, trying to turn back time futile. One more night won't fix us. Trust that it's time to let go. Ruin me completely. I'm not afraid tonight. Right here asking you to destroy who I am. Plan to let you tear me down entirely freely. I'm requesting my own destruction. Tear apart the person that I used to be. See me begging you to ruin me completely. Sweetly I request my own demolition. Mission to be destroyed by you entirely. Freely I'm surrendering to devastation. Station of the ruin where I wanna live. Give me your destruction, I am asking for it. just to be ruined. Doing this to me is what I'm craving. Raving about wanting you to tear me down. Destruction at your hand sounds perfect. Check my sanity, it's gone requesting this. Kiss goodbye to who I was before you. Through your devastation, I'll be reborn. Torn apart by you intentionally now. How did I start craving my own ruin? Ruin me completely, leave nothing standing. Landing in the rubble of who I was before. More destruction, please, I'm begging for it. Forfeit everything to be ruined by you. Through your hands, my demolition coming in. Ruin me completely, I am asking. Demolish every part of who I've been before. More devastation, please, I can take it all. Call to you to tear me down completely. Sweetly, I request my own destruction now. How pathetic that I'm begging to be ruined. Doing this with full awareness and consent. Then on being destroyed by you entirely. Freely giving you permissions for my ruin. Doing me apart is what I'm craving. Raving mad for wanting this destruction. Devastation welcome with open arms now. How did I become this person seeking ruin? Doing what I'm asking means destroying me. See me begging for my own demolition. Mission to be ruined by your hands alone. No, you're the only one who could ruin me. I'm practically begging for it. Forfeit all my pride to be destroyed by you. Through your devastation I find purpose. Service to my own destruction. Freely giving, living for the moment. You tear me apart, ruin me completely. This is what I want. Destroy me without mercy, I am asking. Basking in anticipation of my completely, I am yours. Second chance is all I'm asking for. More than I deserve, but here I am. Plan to prove I've changed if you'll allow. How did I mess up so badly before? Begging for another opportunity. Unity we had before I ruined. Doing everything wrong first time. Crime of taking you for granted. Planted seeds of my destruction. Function better now, I've learned. Burned by my mistakes completely. Sweetly, I request your forgiveness. Witness my own foolishness clearly. Really, I have changed, believe me. Redemption possible if you'll grant it. Granted, I don't deserve your mercy. Curse me, my behavior previous. This was never my intention. Mention how I've grown since then. When will you consider my request? Second chance to prove I've learned. Turn myself around completely. Sweetly I approach you. Humble, crumble was my ego finally. Really I deserve another try. Second chance, my only prayer now. Promising to be better this time. Crime was being careless with your heart. Part of me has died from
regret. Set myself on course to prove change. Strange how loss reveals what mattered. Shattered by my own mistakes, I grew into someone worthy finally. Really, I have changed finally. Mentally preparing for your answer. Cancer of my past behavior gone. Transformation genuine this time. Crime to waste the second chance of giving. Driven to be better than before. More mature and careful with your heart. Part of me believes you'll say yes. Blessed would I be with second chance. Second chance would change everything, bringing me opportunity to prove that I'm not who I was before. More committed to doing this right. Right here begging for your mercy. Second chance, my desperate hope. Grant me second chance to show you, know you, I become someone better. Whether any test you give me opportunity to prove it. Through it I will show I've changed. Second chance, my only wish now.
Together we are stronger, longer than apart we last. Past the point of solo, know that we're a team. Two hearts beating as one, done trying to go alone. Shown the power of a union, communion of our spirits. Clearer when we join, coin the phrase, stronger together, weather any storm, united. Delighted by the partnership, ship that sails with two. Through rough seas we navigate home. Synergy of our connection, affection multiplied by two. Through the good and bad, glad I'm not alone. On the strength of unity, community of two hearts. Together we accomplish more. Store of our combined strength. Land of our devotion, ocean mixed from two. Through anything we'll make it. Faked it till we made it. Partnership requires effort. Dessert comes afterward. Lurk no more in solitude. Viewed through lens of we see the bigger picture. Mixture of our talents, balance what we lack. Track record of success. Bless this union daily, gratefully.